Hello everybody, and thank you for watching the Wealth Guard Show. I'm your host, Tom White. Well, it was a rough day of trading today. We've had some developments here in the economic mechanics wanted to bring to your attention here. We're going to start off first with the US dollar and today's movements. The US dollar appears to be showing some strength here as we see as point one, the stochastics have just turned bullish within the past couple of days here. So we may have hit a temporary bottom at least for the US dollar. Point two shows the MACDs and the histogram bars are fighting back. They're still negative, but they're trying to cross and follow suit and confirm the stochastics. We're going to wait and see if that happens here. So we gave it a yellow mark. And up top, the relative strength index, that too may be reversing as it's been in a downtrend and seems to have broken the downtrend here and bouncing off of the 30 line. So we're going to see if we can get some support here. We gave that one a yellow mark too. So we see some improvement in the US dollar. And let's take a look at the commodities next. And things have turned to the worse for the commodities. We see point one, the stochastics have turned bearish. That's important too because it coincides with the positive move we've had in the stochastics with the US dollar. And we know there's an inverse relationship there too. So we have two signs of confirmation here that there is a move here taking place. So we ought to pay attention to it. Point two shows the MACDs and the histogram are starting to drop a bit. They're still positive, but they're showing some signs of weakness. That too coincides with the US dollar's movement. And up top, the relative strength index is also starting to fall from positive territory. So we've got some concerns there as well with this commodities, at least for the short term. So it looks like, at least for now, the US dollar has some strength and commodities have some weakness, and they're both confirming each other. And taking a look at the 10-year Treasury yields, we see that things turned negative there a while back too. So point one shows where we turned negative on the stochastics a few days ago. And point two shows the MACDs and histogram bars. They also reversed. They were trying to make their way toward the zero line and turn positive, but failed. And we had to give this one a red mark as they've turned course. Up top, point three shows relative strength index is falling, so we gave that one a red mark. That's also negative. And this is also confirming or leading the commodities as interest rates are falling, which means money is flowing into bonds right now. And the Dow Jones Industrial Average looks real bad right now too. Point one shows stochastics are negative and reversing. And point two shows MACDs and the histogram bars. They continue to fall. And up top, relative strength index also looks bad and is in decline. And we see the move here today was quite substantial. We broke some support levels too. So it really looks like we're going to start to decline here on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. And so what we ought to gather out of this is that money is starting to flow out of stocks and into bonds. And some money is also flowing out of commodities right now too and into bonds or the dollar. The US dollar seems to be turning around right now, going the opposite direction as the commodities doing well. And also bonds are doing well while the commodities are turning weak and the Dow Jones is turning weak here. I had mentioned in the IBD portfolio this past week that it was real tough finding some stocks out there. It wasn't easy, and it looks like we're going to start falling down in the Dow here. I got a target, at least for the short term, of at about 11.7 right now. We're going to see if we can fall down into that area and catch some support. I don't think this is the start of anything major at this point, but we're definitely in some decline right now and some profit taking. So happy trading, everybody. Hope you do well. We'll see you in the weekend.